Good morning. I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com. Welcome to Psychic Cafe. I'm live. I'm a little bit early again, too. This seems to be a habit. Chicken's just gone out. There she goes. Bye. How is everyone this morning? So I'm going to do the cards for the general population of people that might be watching me, as usual. And if you do want a reading, a personal reading while I'm doing this, then the only way to do it now, because we're busy now in here, is the super chat or a donation. I think there's a sticker as well. You can buy stickers too. That might be fun. Stickers and super chats, any donation anyway. And I've put that link in the pinned comment there as well, because sometimes that doesn't work. I know that doesn't work for everybody, because it doesn't work for me on other people's channels. So you can. There's a PayPal me link there. Just if you want a private one on here. Not private, personal. Thank you, Heather. Hi, Linda. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Marge. Hi, Joy. Hi, Judy. Hi, Heather. Hello, April. Hello, Sabrina. I'm good this morning. My back's hurting a little, so I'm not going training this morning. It's from the massage that I had a couple of days ago. I probably shouldn't have trained yesterday, but we were training at the new gym, so I had to go and get in on the photos. I'll do you soon, Heather. Let's just get one of these out for the collective first. So what was it? Oh, the energy update for today, Sunday the 20th. It was a disappointment. Something happening. There's a disappointment, like somebody calling you up saying that you've won something, then them saying, sorry, we got the wrong number ticket. Or someone saying that they're coming to visit you, say for a reunion, and then they say, oh, I missed the ferry. It's a disappointment like that. But it's a trial run. It's a good reason for it. It's to get us ready for it, because it's a wish that we've wanted. It's something that we've been dreaming about, and something that we've been trying to manifest, but we're not quite aligned with it yet. And whatever happens today, whatever disappointing thing happens today, is going to show us how we're not aligned with it. So it's a very interesting energy day. Thank you, Judy, for your super chat. I'll do your readings. If you want your reading about anything in particular, if you've got a question, then you just let me know in that. Otherwise, it's just what your higher self wants you to know. So let's do the collective. Born with a gift. This is the gift of knowing. Hi, Katie. They're being cheeky. Hey, Alfred. Looking into the mind map. I haven't had a chance to look at that yet. 7-year-old won't let you focus. Yeah, they do that, don't they? So born with a gift. Let's read this one out and see what it's going on about. Number 23. Born with a gift. I was hearing that it's the gift of that higher awareness, you know. Some of us just do. We have higher selves. We've got spirits that are just more into that stuff. Higher awareness kind of thing. And the reason I'm saying that some of our spirits just are like that is that it's not for everybody. You know, when we do have this higher awareness, we think, oh, wouldn't it be great if everybody had it? Well, not necessarily. We have our place, right? And that's diminishing our skills. That's not valuing our skills if we think everyone should have it. If we think we're not here to do it for the collective. We're here to do it for the collective. I mean, the way that I work, I don't want to read for the collective. I don't want to read for everybody, right? I want, and this is what happens with my work, is I want people to understand they've got their own connection with a higher self. And I'm just confirming until you've got it yourself and you can do it yourself, you know, like that. You're unicorns. So let's read this out anyway. Born with a gift. We've got to value that gift, right? You, dear one, have been given something beyond price, rare and treasured and magical but beyond compare. This is the gift of true treasure, an egg of knowledge, within which is sealed thousands of memories and messages from the wise ravens. And this is why we think we are more tested than others as well. We think, why has everyone else got a good life then when they don't have this higher awareness? Well, this is why. We set ourselves up for it, to have an even higher awareness. Other people don't have the same challenges that we have because of this. When this card comes to you, know that you're being given the gift of time to be used wisely and the gift of knowledge and wisdom to be applied. You see, there we go. This year, Thanks, Joy, for your PayPal thing. That's what this year is about, right? Lockdown, all of that stuff, is to give people like us even more time to spend on our gifts. Who's had that? More time to spend on our gifts. I like this. I'm not going to read any more of it. I think we've just got what we want to get out of it. Oh, Judy, you got a question. So let's do you guys. Heather, I think Heather was first. Let's see. Yeah, Heather was first. If you can ask your questions in the super chat, that would be great, and then it's easier for me to find in future. My question is, what areas of my life will change before the end of the year, if any? Oh, well, yeah, because we do have, like usually I would say, oh, we're getting toward the end of the year, you know, but we do have these major alignments going on, so I think there will be a lot of change. I think this year's going to go out with a bang, hopefully. Hey, Habib. So, Heather, it's about you working on something that you've had an idea about. It's not going to tell us, is it? I'll get you one of those cards out, one of those tea leaf cards to find out what it is. But you've had an idea and you are on track with it. You're just opening up to it at the moment. It's more inner work for you. Releasing guilt. I feel like I just said this. Releasing guilt to allow it. That says allow. Releasing guilt to allow it to happen. So there's something that you're blocking off. There's something that you are. This is like having a business idea or something, and then you're thinking that you're not good enough, or that you tried something before and you failed it, or you were helping someone else in the business with something similar and it didn't quite go well. There's some guilt involved in it, and you're stopping yourself from going there. Let's get one of these out for you, Heather, because we want more information than that. What is going to change? Whoa, that flipped out straight away. You can't ask your question on PayPal, it's okay. But in the super chat, you can put a comment in, and it just kind of highlights it. Oh, wow. Okay, that makes more sense then. So Heather, the card that you got out with that is this, the wheel. And this says indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. So you really do have to own your ideas then. You've got to start directing your life and creating it yourself, asking what it is that you want. So it's allowing your life to be more directionful. And so how you might be feeling guilty is when you've had ideas before, when you've had goals before and it's not worked out, and you've thought, I'm not on track, and you've kind of given up that writing goals down, directing your life. You feel guilty because it didn't work out. So now you're in this mode of letting your life go along aimlessly. You need more direction. So make a vision board, write your goals down, that kind of thing, get some direction. Who is next? Judy. You found your twin flame, but isn't reciprocating, even just to be friends. What's going on with Judy's twin flame? There's a lot of them doing this at the moment. So many people. Well, maybe because that's what I'm going through, and so my readings are tapping into people that are going through similar things because we attract like energies, right? But there's a lot of comments on my YouTube channel, people going through exactly the same thing. Well, look at this, Judy. You know, you don't walk away, you stay, and you open your heart even more. Look at my cards today. I've got be firmer and forgive them. And then this family situation sorting itself out. Family wishes coming true. I've got more forgiveness to do. Something like that for you too. You've got to keep your heart open, keep loving yourself, and there's some opening to do. That warmth card is about opening your heart, right? Loving yourself, opening your heart. Let's get more. Oh, it's because it's getting serious now. That's why, right? Judy, it's because it's getting serious now. So it's not that things have got worse for them and they're breaking away from you like that. It's the opposite. They're stepping up. They're thinking, oh, Judy's the one. So now I've got to be serious. So they're doing something, they're putting something in place to get there. Up until now, it's been play for them. Up until now, they weren't serious. Or up until whenever they decided that they were serious, you know. So in the past, they weren't serious. And now they are. Something is going on with them. There you go. So yeah, keep your heart open. Keep on loving yourself. Keep on letting go of anything that isn't, anything that's holding you back, anything that's disappointing you about it, or any insecurities that you've got. Keep on getting rid of that stuff. Yeah. See, I'm the flower lately as well. Yeah, the flower readings have all been about my situation too, or very close to it anyway. Who's next? We got Joy. Yes, Joy. Thank you for that donation, Joy. So anyone else that's new that's coming in, the private readings, and I'm going to do a collective, but the private readings are by donation. So it's super chat, super sticker, or whatever you call them. Super stickers. I don't know what they're called. And if that isn't accessible to you, I've got a PayPal link in the pinned comment. There's a PayPal link now, so you can donate on there. Any amount, doesn't matter. What have you got? Joy. Need to know if your ex is coming back anytime soon. Let's find out. Really, Katie, I did. What did I say? How funny. Isn't it amazing how we get signs like that? Okay. Joy. Fear of lack, and is it true? This is about you, of course, and so you've got a lot of fear about. There's a lot of you're really uncertain about it. You're not sure about it. You're not firm on it, and you might think that you are firm on it, as in you're choosing them. Choose joy. You're choosing them, but this is saying that you're not actually. You're not firm in that. You're not fully believing it. You're not certain about it. You're not like, yeah, they're going to show up. And so you've got some fear of lack going on. You're doubting it, right? You're doubting it. And so that it's for you to work through that fear of lack. Now, I'm not saying like once you like really convince yourself, yes, they're coming, then they're going to come back. But it opens the gateway. Do you know what I mean? They feel us. They feel how open we are. Like mine said to me, he was too scared to come and see me when I wanted him to come and see me. Too scared to come and see me. I'm like, you were right to. He said, I know, I could feel it. You were angry. I'm like, I was angry at you. And so we have to open up that energetic doorway, and it's fear of lack. It's that doubt. They'll be picking up on that. Like, do they really want me? Does Joy really want me? You know, we pick up on it. And yeah, the ghosting. That's right. Yeah, the ghosting is just ridiculous right now. It is. Blame and service. Something else here, Joy. You know this. It's a slight codependent pattern here. Any amount, Mana, just donate. Just do the super sticker, the super chat, or the PayPal link that's in the pinned comment now. This is a bit of codependence here. This is a bit of wanting to do something for them to kind of prove it. You don't need to do that with a partner. We're just there bumbling along together. We're not. Of course, we support each other, but you're not like, oh, it's not enough for me to be a partner. I need to do something for them. I need to help them out in this way. So there's a bit of an imbalance here, and they maybe are picking up on that imbalance. So maybe you're too keen to help them out, kind of thing, you know. Yeah. Maybe you're too keen to help them out. And so there's a bit of blame here. And as I've said before, the other side of that, when we might think, oh, well, why wouldn't they want me to help them out? Well, the opposite side of it, if you've been around someone like that just wants to rescue people and help people all the time, and you don't need help because you're doing great, it seems pushy. And so there might be an element of that in it too, but it's mostly about that fear of lack because that's the card that came out first. So to answer your question, let's get one of these. Are they coming back? Do you want them to come back? Wait, let's get one of these cards out for you, Tealy. They're watching you, which suggests they're going to come back. Focus. They're watching you. They've got something to do with your work, because career came out with that. Yeah, you're a rescuer, you see. There's something in that. There's something that needs to be figured out with that first, Joy, with your rescuer thing. Just smooth away. Cool. So let's get some more cards out for the collective. So if you watch the energy update for today, got very interesting energies. I'm sure it's not going to come true for everybody, but there's something that could disappoint you today. Someone showing up, but they're not showing up. Winning something, but not winning something. Like someone calling you saying, you've won this thing, or I'm coming to see you for a reunion, or something like that. You've got the job. Something like that. And then it's taken away from you. Then they call up saying, sorry, I can't make it. Sorry. We're going through this for a reason. So this is going to happen for the people that are trying, and it's something that you want to manifest as well, something you've been trying to manifest. This is going to happen for the people that aren't yet aligned with it. So probably all of us. And to show us what shows how we're not quite aligned with it yet. So your reaction to it somehow is going to show you. So fear of lack here for Joy, what could happen is that her ex gets in touch and says they're coming to see them, and then they don't show up. And they say they can't make it. And Joy's reaction to that would be, I knew that they weren't coming. I knew this was too good to be true. You know, that the doubt would be reinforced in that to show you what that doubt is. It's that kind of thing. So we've got my home is my castle. Is this a stay-at-home card again? Yeah, my home is my castle. This is from I sorted out the deck links this morning and put them all in there of all my new cards and everything. It's a bit organised this morning in the description box for this video. My home is my castle. Experience of life, growth, knowledge, age. The woman on the card carries a big castle on her shoulders. The castle is solid. It seems like it was growing each year of her life. The castle stands for the woman's soul. Inside its enduring walls, she keeps all her memories, thoughts, knowledge, and feelings. The older the woman gets, the more this fortress of life grows. It keeps her company, defends her against pain, and provides the foundation for her true self to continue its journey. Wow. Born with a gift. And now this home is my castle. Everything that we've learned, it's all building us up ready for what is going to happen. Because we do have this huge transition going on right now. Moving into the age of Aquarius. I thought it was here, like, I remember like in the 70s, because I'm that old, people going on about the age of Aquarius. And I never knew that it was something that was going to happen in 2020. Oh, it's the 20th of December 2020. Let's get a goddess out. Which goddess wants to be with us all today? Si Wang Mu. Renewal. So can you see how the carrots that we get, so these near misses, or even readings that say that something's going to happen and then they don't, how they actually prepare us. It's almost a trial run. We go through it to have our reactions come out to show us what our resistance is. Because if we're not aligned with it, we don't get it. And resistance is how we're not aligned with it. So it is all to help us. What's going on here? Has nobody commented for ages, or is it? Oh, it was me. It wasn't scrolling. Si Wang Mu, renewal. She's Chinese. Goddess Si Wang Mu shares her secret elixir for eternal life and renewal with you. Take this chance to either start over or put extra effort into what you're focused on. Starting over. There's a starting over energy going on right now. A renewal. Start of a new life. Start of a new chapter at least. Oh, have you had yours already, Sue? Coming to visit his kids, hoping to meet up, but no plans were made. Borders are closed again. Oh, yeah, yeah. That's disappointing. So it could disappoint us today. The disappointment could cause us to close the doors to the manifestation and say it's not happening, or I'm sick of this. When we just get into that disappointed mode and shut it all down, shut our energy down, stop being open to it. Don't let it disappoint you too much. Let it give you some information, but still have hope and still move toward that manifestation. What's she got in her hand? It's an apple or a peach. Probably a peach. China. Could be an apple. Looks more like a peach though. The leaves, I'm thinking. Let's get some tarot out for the day. For everybody. My back hurts. Growing something. This is the manifestation process. We're growing something. Seven of Pentacles. Could be getting a bit bored with it. All that waiting that we've had to do. This is kind of the card of that. It taken its time, that slow process of things growing. But it's happening. And we just have to keep on tending to it and tending to our vibration and being hopeful and knowing that it's coming. Something is growing now. Does the tea leaf deck have a peach in there? I don't know. Haven't seen all the cards in there yet. There's a lot of cards. Even though I've not seen all the cards yet, there's a lot of repeat cards that come out for me when I use them. Oh, Six of Emotions. You know what card that is. Six of Cups. It's the soulmate card. It's the card of past lives together. The soulmate. Look how forlorn she looks. She's thinking about her childhood there, past memories. Which this card is about too, but it's also about soulmates too. Twin flames coming together, that kind of thing. It's taking its time, isn't it? But we have all kinds of resistance to it. The universe is on it, trying to get us together. It's on it. Let's get one of these out. Strength. We've got to be strong. We've got to be strong through all of this. Be strong in ourselves. You know what I mean? This isn't about compromise. This is about fully being ourselves and kind of waiting like she's doing now. Putting a hand on the line and waiting. Knowing what we want, being sure about what we want. Might not come through the person we think it's going to come through. The one that we believe our twin flame is. And it doesn't really have to. It could be someone else. See, I kept on getting that message that it's it's the one that steps up, the one that steps up and claims. And we never know. Someone could be doing that behind the scenes, getting ready to come forward and claim. So we just got to stay strong. Did I watch Macy's live yesterday? Oh, I can't remember. Can't remember if I did. She talks about a past life parting ways on a train platform. Oh, I did. I heard her say that, but it didn't make sense. I mean, she was saying that there's no vehicles, there was just trains, but it was diesel. She could smell the diesel. That means there were vehicles. Yeah, I'm not sure what she was tapping into there with that whole train thing, but Missy, yeah, Saltwater Heals Tarot on YouTube. but she does a live on Instagram. She's, what is she? What's her handle on that on Instagram? XI, I think it's XI underscore Missy underscore XI, something like that, or IX at the end. And yeah, her channeling is really good. Yeah, but sometimes these pass. Yeah, I didn't connect with that trying thing. Did you connect with that trying thing? Yeah. The strength. Anyway, we've got to stay strong in ourselves and what we want. It could come through someone else. We haven't been led astray with all these carrots. You know what I mean? It's been put there for a reason. So we're thinking something for a reason. That's what we're meant to be aligned with, and stay aligned with that. Just stay true and strong in that. It's going to come through. She is so funny. Yeah, she's so funny to watch. Her channel's good, but she's funny, man. Funny as. Oh my God, that thing she was saying the other day. She had me cracking up, and she was cracking up so much. Now, there's that one card, there's the mouse card. She pulls that out now. So funny. Thanks for the donations. Mona, thank you. If you've got a question, then pop it up there. Otherwise, I'll just tell you what your higher self wants you to know. All right, we've got some cards out. Gonna meditate on it. Yeah. About, probably, with the ocean thing. Yeah, it's not diesel, right? Oh, I can't pick them up. There's 3 cards that came out. What will happen between you and F? Okay, let's do these first. We've got 3 cards here. Wow. Oh my God. Yes. Right, we're starting off for the 5 of Wands. This isn't for you, Mona. This is for everybody. The 5 of Wands says frustration and opposition, right? Who's not going through this at the moment? Who's not being ghosted or waiting for something or this is where we're at right now. Frustration and opposition. But then look what we've got. We've got the 2 of Cups coming in, which is the love offer. Very important love offer, the 2 of Cups. Respect and balance. It's going to come into balance. It is. And it might seem like with this, that it's not happening, but I just keep on getting it's happening behind the scenes. It seems like we're frustrated. It seems like nobody's doing anything, but they might be doing so much. You know, like a duck on the water, and it seems it's floating along as if nothing's happening, as if it's not moving. You look under the water, and its feet are like this. You just can't see it on the surface. You can't see what's happening on the surface. But that love offer is coming in. Respect and balance. It's going to happen. It is. Then we've got 10 of Cups. Everything, abundance, attainment, it's going to happen. The 10 of Cups is leading to the everything. It's leading to the everything. So, yeah, I got your PayPal thing. Thank you, Mona. What will happen between you and F? Let's find out. Mona. Thanks, Sue. Mona, you and F. Yeah, patience, it is flowing. Okay, so something is going to happen. You need to have patience with that. It is flowing. So there's something happening, like I just said, behind the scenes. There's something happening. Let's find out more. I'll get you a tea leaf out as well. That's pretty cool. Those tea leaf cards, I love them. My new favorite deck. Oh my God. Mona. This has got to be so frustrating. Mona, first of all, you've got patience and flowing. Then you've got patience and time alone. You've got 2 patience cards. That's why I'm saying it must be so frustrating. It is flowing. Something's going on behind the surface. Time alone at the moment, but there's a good reason for that. Let's get you a tea leaf card out and find out. You and F. It's F, was it? Let me just check. There's been too many. What will happen? something, but you're going to have to wait for it. So maybe it's not set in stone yet. Oh, she's so funny. Missy is so funny. We got 3. Wow. Let's see if they're all relevant. Okay. Mona, you and F. Something's flowing your way, but it's not F. These cards are really yeah, strong about that. Someone's leaving your life. I was asking about F, right? And these cards have come out. A broken wishbone. Wish will not be granted, not with this particular one, but there is something very similar. There's something that is there's something that's got you in alignment by your focus on them. There's someone better for you. But they're similar. There's something similar. More peace and harmony, right? Someone that's going to be more harmonious with you. Someone that's got more energy like you, peace and harmony like you. So something is flowing towards you, and there's something about this situation with F that is showing you maybe choosing conflict or something like that, you know? Conflict, something like that. There's not peace and harmony there. So that's why your wish won't be granted. It's not really what you want, is what this is saying. What you want is peace and harmony, and you're moving toward that instead. You're going to have patience with this because it's flowing. So maybe your new person is taking some time to come to you, along with everyone else's, right? Sue, just general. Oh, it's Susan's birthday today. Happy birthday, Susan. Yeah, something better's coming. It'll take you by surprise. Hasn't that been coming out so much? Yeah. Sue. This card's coming out a lot, isn't it? Owning my ideas, and now we know it's about goals and things like that. It's about what you've been asking for in your life. You're asking for something, but you're doubting it. This combination comes out when we keep on praying for something over and over again, like the universe hasn't heard us the first time. Like, how many times do you think you need to ask? Do you think that the universe isn't hearing you? You're doubting it. That shows doubt, right? That shows doubt. So yeah, if you're asking for something repeatedly, because it seems beyond your grasp. So you're asking for something that seems too big, that it's not going to be granted. So you're not trusting that it's going to be granted. And so you keep on asking for it over and over again. It's this doubt. You're not on the wrong track, right? So you're not at all. You are asking for the right thing. You just got to get yourself in alignment with that. You've just got to believe it first. And you will. You will believe it. You know, we used to play games on Facebook, on my Facebook page, Be Healing, on my business page, about like manifestation games. Like, what should we all manifest? And sometimes I'd pick random things. Like one time it was like a flamingo balloon. Oh no, it was a pink balloon. That was it. And the balloon that showed up was a flamingo, a pink flamingo balloon, which I thought was a nice touch. But used to do things like that. But some people would do this. Some people would like pick something that was overwhelming. They'd be like unemployed, and then they'd pick $1 million or something for this game. Well, that you're not going to be in alignment with it, right? You're not going to be in alignment with it. So, but I'm not getting that with you. I'm getting that you're choosing something that is in your path. You just got to get that belief up there with it, and that's going to take time. It does take time to do that. So let's get some more cards out for everybody. What shall we do? Let's do the tea leaf cards, because it tells us a good story, doesn't it? That protection message yesterday was an interesting one. It came out in these cards. It had me thinking that, because my personal cards asked me, who am I blaming for the breakup? And of course it wasn't me. It wasn't my man either. It was someone else, wasn't it? And funny thing happened. Somebody showed up here yesterday who had a part, not really a part in that, but was connected to that, all of that. And it's the first time I've seen her. And I'm like, oh, interesting. Signs and signs and signs, you know. Mona, I already did you. I've already done your reading. I do it like live, speaking it. It was about, yeah. Well, watch the replay anyway, because how many minutes are we into it? Okay, starting out with the elephant. What's wrong with the camera? It's lagging. Elephant. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. Oh, okay. That's why it's taking ages. This. Leaving us wiser at the end. The castle on our shoulders there is building us up. My home is my castle. Our spirits are learning. It's a long journey, and it's because we're born with a gift of awareness, right? And so we've given ourselves big challenges. So we build up those castles on our shoulders. That's why it's been taking ages. It leaves us wiser at the end. We chose the wisdom path. Lots of work, but not work, inner work. And when I used to live on a yacht with my ex, I used to be in meditation, and then he'd be asking me to do something, and I'd say, I'm busy. And he would just laugh in my face. You're not doing anything, he'd say. Like, I am, I'm busy. You didn't get it, hi. You didn't get it at all. Hi, Sherry. So it's a lot of inner work, and it's been very important because we've been building ourselves up. Oh, there it goes. I like this. Caterpillar. I wonder if the peach is going to come out. Caterpillar, things will not always be this way. A change is coming. This will pass. Even though it seems like it's lasted ages, we've just been told why it's lasting ages. Sherry, the donations, I've pinned a comment up top. So you can do the super chat or the super sticker or whatever they're called here on YouTube. But if you don't have access to that, which I know some people don't because I don't, there's a PayPal link as well, PayPal me link in that pinned comment there. We've got bowl here. Plenty of material things. So much manifestation coming, like an explosion. That's what I'm seeing. When it starts moving, it's, you know how we got the Ten of Cups there? It's just like everything comes at once. When it comes, it all comes at once. We're not being fed things like drip feed kind of thing, a little bit at a time. It's like, oh yeah, they've aligned with this thing, and they can have that thing. They've aligned with that thing. I was talking to a friend last night. He said the same thing to me. He said, well, look at the rest of your life though. I was talking to, because he's known me for a very long time, and I was talking to him about my man situation, saying, am I fooling myself here? Am I having this like wishful thinking for no reason? Is this more about abandonment issues? You know, I had to leave my family, my whole family, a long time ago. So I know I've got abandonment issues there, and I have had this unhealthy attachment, you know, seeking out new family in unhealthy ways. I've had that in the past. But I don't think I'm doing that. I don't think I'm doing that right now. So I'm talking to him about all of this. And he says, no, he doesn't think so. He says, just look at your life, Claire. He's like, look at you a few years ago and the guy that I was with. Oh my God, when I came traveling, he was terrible. And he's like, look at your life now. He's like, what's manifesting for you now? I'm like, well, so much is manifesting. He's like, well, there you go. You know you're in alignment then, don't you? And I'm like, oh yeah. So everything is coming. Everything already is coming for me. So you know you're in alignment when it all starts happening. But what I'm getting is that it's not going to be a drip feed thing. It's going to be huge. Thank you, Sabrina. What is MR to me, and what is there I need to know? So we've got plenty of materials things coming. Let's find out for the collective. Oh, 3 more cards. We've got crib, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. Both. You see, this is what I'm getting. This massive, like, yeah, my business is going well, and I feel abundant for the first time in my life, like it's free flowing. But there's plenty of materials. It's an explosion. Like it's more. It's like more than I'm even experiencing right now. And that's what I'm getting is it's all going to come at once. It'll be like the relationship and a business and a house. And I've been told that by my guides for a long, long time. Got something about July here as well. July being important. Don't know why. Maybe for that particular explosion of the new business or something like that. Or getting pregnant for some. The pregnancy thing though, it's only going to be for some people, right? Hills and mountains, there's obstacles to overcome. We keep on getting reminded of that, don't we? How often do we get that mountain card? Okay, Sabrina, let's do you. What is MR to you? MR. A trigger is what I'm hearing. It's a trigger, Sabrina. Yeah, someone that has something about them that is a repeat of the past, makes you feel a certain way. They could have, say, it could be a man who has a similar trait to your father, something like that, or a past experience. Yeah, something to face. Trigger you. They trigger you in a certain way. They trigger something in you. Give us more on that. Something that you need to face. It could be a permission thing. It could be about control and a permission thing. You know, if you've been around very controlling people, you can almost agree with them in a way that they do have control over you, and then you hand your power away to them and you need permission of them to do anything, that kind of thing. Hi, Christine. But waiting until July. No, I don't think we're waiting until July. I think July is just an important time in the unfoldment of this. Sabrina, so you've got go for it in jealousy. I'm getting the control thing, you passing away your control to them, passing your power to them, or you asking, almost wanting permission from them instead of going for it yourself and feeling like you're being held back by someone else. It feels like something that you need to face, meditate on it, face it. They trigger you in some kind of way. It's got something to do with controlling you, handing your power away, and it's a rerun of something that you've already done in your life, a pattern that you've had. It might be on the more subtle level now, because that's what tends to happen. And if we don't get it, we get the bigger and bigger. It can go either way. So if we've got like a lesson, if the universe wants to teach us something, right, it will either get worse and worse and worse, like bigger and bigger, get more and more extremes, like get faced with people that have the issue that we've got in a massive extreme, or someone that does it really hugely to you so that you notice. Either that happens, or if we're getting the lesson, it's like that layers of peeling an onion, the layers of the onion kind of thing. If we're getting it, if we understand what it is, and we're dealing with it, then we peel, we heal it, we deal with it to one layer, and then we get a more subtle version of it. Like, has Claire really got it this time? Or Sabrina really got it this time? So I'll give you a more subtle version and see if you can see if you can recognize it this time and do the same thing. And you might slip up then, and then you get more and more subtle versions. So you're really getting it if it's getting more and more subtle. And I feel that that's what's happening with you. I don't feel like it's blowing up. That's you. Let's get some more cards out for the collective. I'm not going training this morning, so I've got plenty of time, by the way. Might keep this one going. Do a longer live, maybe. So we've got obstacles to overcome. Yeah, there's going to be hills. It's not all Ten of Cups and then that's it. Happily ever after now, of course. Why would we? Why would we have to be so self-aware, be building ourselves up like this, if it was just going to be, oh, it's all going to be peace and happiness and you're not going to need to use any of that stuff that you've learned? Doesn't ring true, does it? We've got things to do. And so why, when we've got a twin flame, meaning you've got a partner coming along and you've got something big to do in the world together, why would we be going through all of this preparation for it, and having to build ourselves up like that, and having to have this very high awareness and do all of this inner work that we've had to do? Why would we need to do that if we're not going to have to be very strong and use that stuff in the future? Doesn't make sense, does it? So yeah, there's stuff coming. I think we all feel that, right? What else are we manifesting today, the collective? Apart from this, I'm just wondering whether I should be focused on the day anymore in these psychic cafes. I do go off the energy update, but it's all a path, isn't it? I mean, it's not necessarily about today, it's about the energies that are going around and where we're headed and stuff. Doctor again? Oh yeah, my back's hurting. I don't need a doctor, I just need to rest. Heal thyself. Doctor, take time for yourself, rest, recuperation. Wow, it's come up in so many people's readings as well. Been doing those past, present, future readings this weekend. They're half price still. If you want one of those, they're on behealing.com. But so many people have got that message at the moment about the rest and recuperation. It's like, stop, just stop a while. We get taken down. Look after yourself, rest and recuperation. Baby! Manifesting a baby today. There's babies on the way for some people. Like that dream I had the other night. I had a baby. Internet. What's this? Manifesting the internet today. Embrace the fact that you are the world. We're so connected now, aren't we? Isn't it amazing? We needed the internet, didn't we, for all of this to happen? Someone was asking a question. I can't remember what forum it was in, but someone was saying, what did we do before the internet? I mean, to connect with each other, and like it seems they were talking about the spiritual stuff and everything and for guidance and things like that, but what did we used to do before that? And some people were saying, well, we used to go to like the local bookstore, like the bookstore that had the spiritual stuff in, you know, those ones, and connect with each other there. Because they were saying, you know, how there's just so much information out there, they don't know what's true. But it's not that some of it's not true, it's just that it's for someone else. It's just that it's for someone else. I'm not for everybody. I don't intend to be for everybody. And when people tell me that, it's just ridiculous. You know, some people were saying, or it hasn't happened for ages, but they used to say to me, you know, not everyone's going to resonate with this. I'm like, oh, well, that's good. Or, you know, not everyone's going to be able to afford your prices. I'm like, well, that's good, because I can't read for everybody, and I don't intend to do that. We've all got our particular style, so it's not that there's so much information out there and it's not true. It's just that it's for different people. What else have I got going on today? It's not freezing too much today. That's good. Yeah, I managed to pick the right Wi-Fi before I started. I had a bit of time, even though I was up late today. I had a bit of time. Late meaning 9 minutes past 6 is when I woke up. I know that's not late. It's like when I say that I'm lazy, I'm not really lazy. Not like other people, and then my late is not really late. We got this again, to the sea, to the sea. Movement, this is about. Direction, movement. Things are moving, but she's in a paper boat there. She hasn't got any oars or a motor on the back of it or anything. She's just floating. It's slow. It's slow movement, this is. Never noticed that about this card before, but it is. It's slow movement. It is about movement to the sea. It's about slow movement. Hot today, Christine. Where are you? Australia. Obviously. Massages are cruel. Yeah. Oh no, she worked really deeply in my back this time. Yeah. Ben's massages are cruel. She enjoys it too. But yeah, she's breaking up stuff in my back that was, and that's what it feels like, in fact, in my 20s when I worked in an office job, corporate IT. I did. I used to have a lot of back and neck problems then. Just getting to that stuff now. Undoing all of the damage from 30s and 40s. But yeah, it's like training. It breaks us down a little bit, especially when you have one of her massages. Between worlds, still waiting. Ah. But you might think it's going to happen today. Played in the street, yay. Played sport, went dancing. Didn't have a mobile till I was 17. I didn't have one until I was about 27. When I was given, it was one of those Matrix ones, you know, the Nokias where you slid down the bottom bit. The phones that are in the first Matrix one. It's one of those. A business phone. They gave me that, and then I discovered texting. It was free. It was a free phone. Because, well, yeah, because they wanted to be in touch with me whenever they wanted to. There was a downside of having a free phone, but there was plenty of upsides to it too. And then once they took that away from me, I had to, which was when I left, or was it just before I left? I realised I had to get my own phone then. From the flamingo balloon, yeah. Near Byron Bay, Christine. I used to live in Byron Bay. I had a massage shop. I used to do my readings from it. I was Byron Bay Neurotherapy. Where near Byron Bay, Christine? Loyal heart. Got to be loyal to ourselves first, loyal to our own hearts, and then we attract someone that's going to be loyal to our heart too. The match. That's what I'm getting from this, the match. They turn around like those owls are doing and go, oh, you're here. The match. The king and the queen. Got to be loyal to yourself first, though, to wear that crown. Didn't we keep on getting the king card out the last few days? What else should we get out? Animals. Spirit animals. Near Lismore. Less is more in Lismore. I used to do my neurotherapy in Lismore as well, near the hospital. A lady's house. She came for treatment in Byron, and then all of her friends wanted treatment with me, so I used to go on a Saturday or Sunday, I don't know, to her house and set up a little office in her house. And I'm glad I'm not still in Byron. Moved to the Gold Coast, and then onto a yacht, and then Magnetic Island, and now Thailand. Now I used to get fully booked in the shop, and so people would come from, on a Sunday, would come from Gold Coast and Brisbane for the day in Byron, you know, but try and book in with me and I'd be fully booked. So I ended up doing emailed and phone readings. Put a link on my website for my readings, and it just blew up from there. And so I gave the shop up. That was when I was writing my first book too. Gave the shop up because I was just working online in the shop, not wanting people to come in. I'm like, okay, it's time to move to home, and then realized I had complete freedom then. So, and it's been way better working online. Better for me. It's purer. Moved from Sydney. Nice. So yeah, I don't work in person at all anymore. The bakery in Bangalore. Wow, yeah. The bakery. Where's the bakery? Taking myself back to Bangalore. Can't remember where the bakery is. My eldest son used to live in Bangalore. The yurt place near the community hall there. He used to live there. Now he lives on the Sunshine Coast. Wow. Is the bakery the one that turned into that fancy chef got it, that lady, and opened up it was like a cafe downstairs, a restaurant upstairs. It was really good, that place. Wow. Can't remember what that was called. Bangalore. Giraffe Spirit, see the bigger picture. Opposite the pub. The Bangalore pub. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yes. I used to stop there on the way to, what was it, near Lismore? Oh, I can't remember what it's called. There was a lady up there, Francesca, put weddings on. I used to go and do some work for her sometimes. Beside the post office. Joy, you've never left Alabama, USA. Really? Wow. I've lived in almost every continent. Not America. I used to make pies at the Lismore Pie Cart. Wow. Small world. Giraffe Spirit, see the big picture. That's what we're doing. We're seeing the bigger picture. We've got to see the bigger picture to not get frustrated and disappointed, right? We've got to see the bigger picture. It is unfolding. That's what I'm getting. We're clearing out the clutter. That's what we're doing. It seems like nothing's happening, but it is. There's a lot happening inside of us. We're clearing out the clutter, getting ready for it. As I said, any disappointments today, it's just getting you ready for it. For what's coming, it's showing you where your resistance lies. Eagle Spirit. Spirit has your back. There's a plan to it. It might seem random. Lana, you live in Scotland. I used to live in Scotland too. Lived everywhere. I used to live in Dalry in a castle. Well, not really a castle, but that big house in Dalry. What was it called? Can't remember. You do weddings for catering by Sharon. Can't remember who the caterer was. They were amazing weddings. Can't remember what her place was called either. Francesca, and I can't remember his name. It's beautiful, love. Lismore. Koala Spirit. Spirit has a plan. See, Spirit has your back. Spirit has a plan. It's all going to plan as well, is what I just heard. It's all going to plan. Like, are you sure, Spirit? It is. It's all going to plan. That might be surprising for some of us to hear. It's all going to plan. Let's get some of these out. This card, the vow. It's not just Spirit's plan that's going to plan. It's our plan too. We planned all of this. I know, right? That's what I said to my friend last night, that almost those exact words, Joy. Almost those exact words that you just typed in there. When he was saying, just look what's in your life now. I'm like, I'm alone. Spirit has a plan to torture us. Torture. We're vowed. It's actually going to our plan. We chose this shit. What was I thinking before I incarnated? We chose this. Been seeing a lot of koalas. Clip-on koalas. Real koalas. So the vow card, you know, especially around twin flames. The seed. I really like this card. I like the imagery on this card. The seed, something has been seeded. The vow is in place. You're both in the same place. Lana and Sharon. You find out that you're living next door to each other next. Wouldn't that be freaky? The seed. The vow, the seed. It's something that's been planted for a long time. What was that card that we had out? This one, the first one. It's growing. It's growing slowly, but it's growing. No wonder we keep on getting told patience, patience, patience. It's like that seed growing slowly. But the storm. Why do we have to have a storm? Why has it got to be so hard? The storm what? The storm's got to crack open the seed like a forest fire. Right? It's that, which deck is it? The Tower card. I think it's this deck. Yeah, where's the gem? Where's the good cards? No, it's not this deck. It's this one. Let me show you the Tower card in this one. Where are you? I know the kind of colours that it is, so I'm trying to... Is it at the bottom? Let's just check. No, it's not. Here it is. This Tower card is what always reminds me of it. It's lightning hitting a forest. This is what I keep on seeing each time. And you know, some forests, they need to be set on fire. That needs to happen. It's part of it. It's part of like cracking those seeds open, burning down the canopy so that the seeds can grow. The storm has to happen for a reason. You're having a storm tomorrow, Marge. We've got a lot of wind here today too. Should I get some more out? What? I want to ask about that storm. What comes after the storm? Why does it have to be a storm? Why does it have to be difficult? You know, those cards yesterday, it was saying we've got to protect ourselves, we've got to be careful. When these good things start happening, there's going to be a lot of opposition. It's almost like the evil's going to get stronger, you know? I don't really believe in evil, but I think there's evil in everybody. You know, there's the devil in everybody. And I think it's really going to be augmented soon as stuff starts going really well for people. And so maybe that's what that storm is. It's handling that. If you think about it, there's always balance in the universe, right? And if things start going really good for us, there's going to be the equal and opposite forces coming out. Always happens. It happens in business. You raise up, you start earning more money, you get more successful. The trolls, they really get on your back. A friend of mine in America told me, you really know you're doing something really important when someone tries to kill you. It's that, you know, it's that equal and opposite. Um, we've got to expect that. You do have to expect it. I mean, it's not all law of attraction. You only get your matches. We know that that's not true, right? We know that that's not true. We attract the opposite too. There's always going to be balance. So we're always going to live in duality. It's never going to be this paradise wonderland kind of thing. There will always be that duality because it truly serves us. So there's going to be a storm. The sustainer holding the energy while hiding away. The cave. Maybe lockdown has been training. I do wonder sometimes if something big's going to happen. I was thinking that yesterday, especially because now I can stay here. Oh, look what I got yesterday. It arrived. My speaker, now I've got tunes in the house and it's so good too. So it arrived yesterday. I get all of my posts delivered to the stadium. And so we used it for training in the afternoon. And they were like, you get like parcels every other day. Like, I'm like, I know, because now I'm here. Now I'm here. Now I can stay. I'm on retirement visa after this. I think I'll just be about on my new year-long visa. I don't need to leave the country again. The visas I'm on now means that I don't need to leave the country again. It's like, well, now I'm here. Now I can get stuff again. So you're not successful, but people still want to kill you. There you go. So we need to hide away. So my point was, okay, so I got to be here on this island, the safest place for COVID in the world, for this year. And I don't think that was a coincidence, you know. But I'm picking up the same thing too, and I was thinking that yesterday. It's like, well, now I'm here. Is it for this same reason? We get to hide out here while something big's going on. You got to speak it too. These are the waterproof ones, and you know, Asia. Oh my God, making sure that it was a real one and not a Chinese ripoff was very, very difficult. So I made sure to check it out, all of the signs, but it's a real one, this one. Because you can get these for any price point at all. I just had to think, like, not go for the most expensive because that's just them trying to rip you off, right? But the second most expensive price point is the one that I went for, hoping that it was going to be. One of my customers, her and a whole family have got COVID. They're at home. She says they're okay. It's a game changer, isn't it, Katie? I know. It is. It's a game changer. I'm buying stuff now. Like, there's all these decks, but yeah, I've got stuff now. I feel like I can. I was just in traveler mode before that when I was on the 3-month visa. There was always that possibility that I couldn't come back, you know? So, yeah, and it is. It's just huge, huge weight off the shoulders. Able to get stuff now. And I'm getting stuff. It's great. So we might need to hide away and hold our energy. I feel like this is bigger picture stuff that it's telling us about now. Some vow, some seed. We vowed to be here, didn't we, all of us, for this change, for this shift that starts off tomorrow. Oh my God, it's tomorrow. I think it's just the start of things tomorrow. I think it's just the start of things. But yesterday was the first time that I started getting a bit nervous about it. Thinking, is there going to be something cataclysmic, something even bigger going on? I thought COVID was bad. Maybe there's a bigger shake-up coming. I don't know. It's weird, isn't it, that we just got those cards? But then we've got duality too. We've got that duality. Vision. It's all coming together. Yeah. We've had a vision. Whatever we're manifesting at the moment, we have visions. We're having dreams about it. Visions. It's been on our wish list. We're manifesting it, right? You're having a hard time controlling, you decide to order every deck on Lazada. I think I do have every deck on Lazada. And it tends to be late night shopping for me. I might wake up in the night thinking of one deck and then I just purchase all the new ones that are on there. Oh my God, there's that one shop on Lazada. It's called Magic something or other. What is it? They have the original decks. They're so good. So good. It's all coming together. So what I mean by that duality is like hiding out. People are saying, oh, 2020, it's been the worst year. And I'm like, it's been great. Like, I've really enjoyed it. I know it's terrible for this island with tourists not being here and stuff and the business closures and the poverty that it's caused. But it's been a great year for me. It really has. Mostly. So I'm wondering if this duality, has anyone read my book Beyond 2012? I think it's more relevant than ever right now, that book. Beyond 2012. I wrote that when everyone was going on and on and on about this big shift in 2012. And I just wasn't picking up on it, right? But I wrote that book, I channeled that book. Or is it called 2012 and Beyond? Something like that. I think that's more relevant than ever now. You think tomorrow's the gateway or the threshold, right? We've been getting that threshold card a lot. First day of the rest of our lives. Doesn't that sound great? Oh yeah, Edinburgh. Best little second-hand bookstore. Oh. So, dreams and visions, it's coming together. Best year of your life too, Katie. Oh, yeah. Just wonder what's going to happen. It's going to ferry out. I'm just keeping on going. An hour and 10 minutes. I should stop soon. I need more coffee, and then I need to make. I'm going to shoot the dailies for next week, starting with Christmas Day. Oh my God! Can you believe it? Go outside every day. This fairy, the only one that comes out. Go outside. Okay. Fairy deck stopped working. We only get go outside now. I don't know whether I want to pick anything else. Yes, I want to pick a heart card. I think the unicorns have enjoyed it for the most part. Yes, inner work. We're so used to that stuff, aren't we? We're like, oh. Seclusion, inner work, staying at home. Yay. It's my time. Yeah, it's been a great year for me. Wow. But I preempted it, you see. Everyone's like, oh, is your business taking off because of COVID? It's like, no. When did I start doing this show? August? Year before? I put it all in into place before that. I was already putting the work in. And now my YouTube channel is really taking off. Too cold to go outside. Ooh, I don't know how you deal with it. I can't handle cold. And we've got to stay optimistic, right? Because we've got storms, we've got towers. We've got to stay optimistic and just hold our vibration through it and know that it's this. Spirit has a plan and it is all working out. And all of this stuff. Spirit has your back. Spirit has a plan. It is all working out. It's working to plan. It's going to plan. This was the plan. Yes, it was. This was the plan. Fairies drawing us to nature. Oh, I went in the ocean yesterday. Big surprise. After training, I went and got in the ocean. I went and paid my rent so early. Went and got in the ocean. My workout gear. It was nice. I'm like, I should do this every morning. Just go straight to the ocean after. Sometimes I go in the swimming pool, but why come back here? Why not go to the ocean first? Optimism is your middle name. Sue Optimism Anthony. Patience. Oh, why does this annoy me so much? Really? It's like, I'm actually more patient than I used to be. And Taurus is the most patient sign, apparently. But this year has just been ridiculous. No, the last couple of months has just been ridiculous. His patience, his wait, his patience, his wait. Oh my God. It's getting on my nerves. Every time I get this card, it gets on my nerves. Slowly. To the sea in the paper boat. I'm doing great. I know, I am doing great. I'm so happy that this is all working now. I mean, it always worked. It didn't work great. Like, it's working great now. I guess I was just waiting for this shit to go down in the world, right? And I felt that pull to get it all ready before that. Patience. You're able to let the universal energy of transformation move according to its own loving rhythm. Oh, I did something funny last night. Because I got my new speaker and we were using it at training. I've got this, it's not a playlist, it's actually an iTunes album thing, but it's like a ridiculous amount of classic songs. Like, there's just so many on there. So I put it while we were training, when I first switched my speaker on to try it out, I put it on. No, I didn't. I put another playlist on, but I switched it to that and just on random. And then when I'd finished training, I just stuck it in the box, left it going, and rode with it on the way home. And so I just kept it going. And when I got home, I was doing stuff, and it's great because it's really loud, and so I can put it in the lounge here, leave it in the lounge, and I can have a shower, and still loud still loud outside. Neighbors are going to love me, but it was just on random, right? And it's playing all these songs, and then I thought, okay, give me some. You know how we've been getting that message that guidance is coming through music. I'm like, okay, give me guidance through music now. And after I'd said that, after I'd asked that, songs that came on, it was hilarious. It was hilarious. Really, it was so funny, the guidance and the order that it came through, the messages from it. Hi, Timothy. Cold's no problem. Oh my God, I can't stand it. My blood stops flowing. Seriously. Doctor used to prescribe me alcohol. He used to have these little vials of alcohol because I've got Raynaud's where your blood is just too thick to get in the capillaries, really. I think that's what it is. Stops moving. And so I used to have to carry these alcohol vials around with me and drop them in water and drink them down because my fingers and my toes would go numb, like scary numb. And then when the blood gets back into them, it hurts like hell. Scary, really scary. What did I miss? Trim thing. You camp out in a tent. I used to do that. I used to go camping in Europe. Same thing. Around Easter time, it'd still be freezing. What's that up? So yeah, that was funny. Getting my guidance through music last night. So patience. Whatever. So over it, being patient. Why can't it just happen now? Okay, that's it for the day. Thanks everyone for coming along, all your support. It's great. I love this show. And you guys, and join our Facebook group as well. There's a link in the description box for this video for that Facebook group. Only 45 kilograms. Don't do cold. Yeah. That's light. So now I know what you look like, because there's a certain body type that is that weight, and you've got it. I couldn't possibly get down to that weight. I've got way too much muscle. I can't even get down to 55 anymore, I don't think. I'm at 59 now. I could maybe get to 56 or something. I'd be dead if I was 45. I've got athletic body type. You'll be back. Lana, have a great day or night. Sleep, some of you in Scotland. Go to sleep. What are you doing? See you all tomorrow. It's Canadian winter. Oh my God. Yeah, no more cold for me. Hell no. I just can't stand it. I wasn't born for it. No. I was born for tropical islands. For sure. See you all. Katie, I believe that we are hanging out on Christmas Day together. I believe we're going to the same function. Got a lot of muscle. I'm muscly. See ya. Bye. Thanks for all your donations, guys. It was a good one today.